Hi, my name is Katherine, and today I'll be talking about my experience studying chemical engineering at the University of Kansas. And so to start off, I'm going to be highlighting some talking points. So we'll start off by talking about me, so you get to know me a little bit better. And then I'll go into why I chose chemical engineering and what I like about it. Then I can talk about my research experience as an undergraduate student, and we'll end with some outside involvement. So a little bit about me, I'm a part of the honors program here at KU. It's a really great opportunity to meet people just as driven as you are, and I've been able to take a number of honors classes, including calculus and chemistry, and a graduate level engineering course as well. And so I highly recommend applying because the opportunities that have opened up because of the honors program are really amazing. My freshman year roommate, she was able to travel abroad and do a medical brigade, and they paid for half of her trip. And so they're really good at giving out scholarships. And I was also able to get a scholarship for my internship in Delaware. So that's pretty cool. In high school, I was involved with yearbook and track. And it's kind of cool how old experiences show up in later in life because I'm, as I mentioned earlier, I'm a part of an engineering internship, and I've been able to use some of my yearbook skills in my internship. So that's pretty cool. Some of my interests and hobbies, I enjoy painting, yoga, and ceramics. So why engineering? So originally I chose engineering because of its problem solving background. I really liked math, I really liked chemistry, and the best of both worlds was in this major. And that's why a lot of chemical engineers choose their major. Um, Originally, I was actually pre-med, but the more classes I took and the more I learned about chemical engineering, I really fell in love with engineering. And now in my internship, that love has really solidified. And so I've decided to stay in engineering and after graduation, join the workforce in industry. Um, I also really like chemical engineering because of its wide range of career prospects. You could be a process engineer, an operations engineer, or something even outside of engineering. I know some people that go from chemical engineer to finance and even law. So it's a very versatile degree. So a little bit about my researching experience at KU. I am a part of Dr. Weiss lab in the chemistry department, and I work as an undergraduate research assistant. In the lab, I am a part of the VHH stability project, and for this project, I use non-pathogenic E. coli cell cultures to express proteins. The proteins that I express are different point mutations of the same protein. A point mutation is when a single amino acid in a protein sequence is replaced by another. And because the function of proteins is directly related to how it's shaped, we can use the mutants to study how alteration changes the protein structure and thus the function. And so I've been able to grow E. coli cultures and express and purify the proteins made by the E. coli. And so I've included a picture, which is a gel that I ran of the cell cultures. And so to the left, you can see a protein ladder, which is kind of like a key. It has different types of proteins by weight. And so you run your gel and you can see that there's a high concentration in the middle, which means that that protein on that level of the ladder is present. And so you can see that the protein you were looking for is present. And so through this job, I've been able to learn a lot about technical skills like pipetting, working on a sterile bench, and autoclaving and all that cool stuff. And also I've been learning a lot from the people that I work with, which are mainly grad students. So I've been learning about grad school, and it's just been a really cool experience that I highly recommend everybody try at least once. And some outside involvement, I'm a part of Greek life. I am a part of a Panhellenic sorority here at KU, and I included a picture of me and some of my sorority friends. I highly recommend rushing. You meet amazing people, and they really motivate you and are just a good community. I also enjoy coding. So it started off in the classroom, actually. I was able to take programming 1 and 2, and I really enjoyed the logic behind it, but not enough to change my major. Um, I have continued learning to code outside of the classroom, though. I've been learning a couple of languages, and it's been really cool because I've been able to use coding in my internship. I was hired as a chemical engineer, but I've been able to code a lot, and I've been able to program about 5 things now. So that's pretty cool. And of course, ceramics. I really enjoy art. And so this last semester, I've been able to take a ceramics class, and I highly recommend taking classes that are outside of your major just to meet new people and just get the most out of your KU experience, I guess. But yeah, thanks for getting to know me, and I really hope to see you at the engineering school here at KU.